Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry, it's still dark here. Tolerate for today only. So, today's movie, the story revolves around three men. One who was sexually abused when he was a kid. The second person who has lost his daughter recently, and the third one, he is a cop and he is finding and trying to catch this killer. So, welcome to the Mystic River.
We washed them clean.
Mystic River is a 2003 crime drama thriller type based movie written by Brian Helgeland and directed by Clint Eastwood. I'm sorry, the light is varying here. I'm sorry for that. So, I didn't know Clint Eastwood made movies. He directed movies. So the plot revolves around three friends, Jimmy, Sean, and Dave. They are not so close as the movie suggests. They play some games here and there, and as their adulthood starts to approach, they go on their separate paths. So, after 2 decades, Jimmy's daughter is found murdered, and this brings them back together to trying to help each other and trying to at least solve the case. So the movie is not an action-packed one. It's definitely a thriller one. I will say that because I was sitting at the edge of the seat. I didn't know how long this movie went on. So for your information, this movie is at two and a half hours long. So I didn't felt that it was so long, it was dragged or something. I was sitting on the edge of the seat and was anticipating who was the killer, why did he do it, or what was the motive for killing Jimmy's daughter. So as this is also a type of a mystery solving movie, various stories are told by different people, various people that Jimmy's daughter knows, and they tell a variety of stories, their own, sometimes true stories, sometimes made up stories to escape from a certain trap. And you as an audience member, you're sitting there and you're trying to decrypt which is true. So, waiting for the light to come back. So the movie doesn't just deal with this murderous cat and mouse chase, finding out who the killer is. It also beautifully describes how a family member feels when tragedy strikes them. When they lose their kid, their beloved kid. Especially in this movie, they portrayed more. They concentrated more towards the daughter's father because he was devastated. Devastated. I don't know. He was completely broken, and he had high hopes for his daughter, and he loved his daughter very much. Another guy, as I told before, he was abducted when he was a kid, and he went through these monstrous very bad times. And when he grew up, he still has those nightmares. He has those haunting dreams, which doesn't leave him, which doesn't give up on him. And it's difficult for him to lead a normal life. There are some downside in this movie which I felt it was not good. I mean, this is my opinion. I don't know how you feel about it. So when finally the movie ends, we are presented with this culprit, and his motive is also explained. So I watched this movie, and there were so many turns, and many culprits, suspects were kept piling up, and their stories were being told which was sometimes disturbing and sometimes fascinating. But when the true final motive was given, I felt it was bleak. It was loose, kind of loose, because you know I felt it really made the ending little bit bad. So that's one thing. And another thing is, the at the end of the movie, the movie kind of supports towards the bad person's motive, It's like I have watched this movie for 2.5 hours long, and I was really excited. I was waiting for what is going to happen, and at the end, I was like, really, is this how you're going to end the movie? So overall, the movie is great. Ignore my negative points here. It's just I was just making a point. Overall, it was a great movie, and it's one of those truly best thrillers you need to watch. I think it's on Netflix, and thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.